Welcome back to Dateline South West. A racist attack on an African resident of Bangalore is raising the question as to whether this city, one of the most modern in India, is actually prejudiced against the foreigner, against people who look different. Wando Timothy has been living and working in India for the last 10 years, but he was beaten up and racially abused when he objected to the way two people were driving on a motorbike. African students tell us this kind of discrimination is quite common. Wando Timothy is originally from Chad in Africa, but he has been living and working in India for over 10 years now, married to an Indian woman and the father of two small daughters. He has a Person of Indian Origin card now and considers India his second home. But on July the 9th, after dropping his daughter home from school in Bangalore, he was plunged into a nightmare when he asked people on a motorbike to drive more carefully.
You Negro, why you open your mouth and say, and they shout at me. I say, what's the problem? I don't expect you to shout like that because it's for my security and your security. You are a foreigner, you don't have right to open your mouth here because we are the indigenous people of this land. Before I realized, I get a blow here. I was having helmet. I get one blow. I'm trying, it's a big shoe, those shoe. So I'm trying to protect my eyes so all the stones get lost and you see all this bruising. So then they beat me so much that my nose everywhere, I'm bleeding. And then I told them, what have I done exactly? Why I deserve all these things? I was even people that they can say. Then one take the big stone one to throw on my head and somebody say, don't kill him. Then they throw the stone on my kidney here. And then I was breathless and they left me.
I was alone here at home with my small children. Yes. I don't know what to do in that, police called me. That time, I'm completely shivering. This last 10 years he's here in India. Nothing happened like that. Because he's very friendly with everyone, never provoke. It's very difficult as an Indian. I don't know. It's very shameful for me.
Wando says another 10 men joined the original two to take part in the beating. He managed to grab the ID card of two of the attackers before they left him bleeding. His eye is still visibly damaged, and doctors have told him to wait at least another month before beginning work again. There are an estimated 10,000 students from Africa in Bangalore, and students we spoke to said discrimination and racial abuse was sadly a common occurrence.
Everybody's afraid to get out of his house. Everybody's afraid to go to, to get a complaint because it's like nothing will be done.
For example, you're called Negro, you're called monkey. It's frustrating, right?
Wando Timothy was a victim of physical and racial abuse right here in Bangalore. And what makes the sad case even worse is that it does not seem to be an isolated incident. African students and people working here say they face this kind of discrimination with alarming regularity. With Nazir Sheikh, Maya Sharma in Bangalore for NDTV. We're at Jain University where there are several foreign students studying. We'll be asking them their opinion of this. Now, this gentleman from Chad was attacked. He faced racist abuse as well. Do you think this is part of a larger pattern? Is there a kind of sense of hostility sometimes towards foreigners here?
Yes, I do think this is a case that is becoming very, very popular now in Bangalore because I have an experience where my friend from Rwanda, a girl who almost got raped by an auto person. I think this is becoming very, very increasingly popular. Cases of physical abuses. Okay. So I also have another experience where I was in a bus and I was making a phone call and one of the passengers in the bus actually was telling me to stop making my call, that I was too vocal, I was too loud in the call, and I was telling him I can't even hear. So it almost got to a point we started exchanging words. So I think this is becoming very, very unpopular.
And do you think the incident in the bus was racial also? It also had elements of racial?
It is racial, I think so, because the guy, on seeing me, he was kind of very uncomfortable. I don't know whether he has experienced someone like me from Africa, but I think it's becoming very popular here where Africans and people from other countries are being abused. And the government has to look into these things. Absolutely. So it doesn't continue. Because we love India, we came here to study, we don't want to be killed or to be wounded or to be injured. So the government has to look into this to solve this problem.
Like after what has happened right now, I mean, we all felt Bangalore was a very safe country, safe place to stay, a racist-free person. But after what has happened, we doubt that.
Do you also feel that there is an element of racism among the people in the city?
Yeah, to an extent, ma'am, because of the series of attacks which we read on the newspaper, internet. Though for individual, maybe we might be safe, but we have concern for others of our colleagues who are in different places. So collectively, we are not happy about these occurrences, and we do believe that the government or the state government can have a more sensitization for the citizens and give them some orientation, because